You have heard it in car commercials, car reviewers, print ads, brochures, or maybe even your father. This engine delivers a 500 Newton meters of torque. It sounds very impressive, but what does it really mean? Why does torque matter so much when you are behind the wheel? The truth is that torque isn't just a number on a brochure or a spec sheet. It's the secret sauce behind how automobiles work, how cars accelerate, tow, and even climb hills. Today, we are unlocking the very fascinating story of torque, its vital role in automobiles, and by the end, you will understand why torque is what actually moves you in a vehicle. Torque, very simply put, is rotation. It's the twisting force that causes rotation. Imagine using a wrench and a bolt. So, when you apply force at the handle, the bolt rotates. That's torque. In a car, it's the same concept, but instead of a wrench and a bolt, you have an engine applying rotational force to the wheels. Here's the science. Torque equals force multiplied by the distance from the pivot point. The farther from the center you apply force, the more torque you generate. That's why longer tools give you more leverage. It's all about maximizing the rotational power. In a car, torque starts in the engine, obviously. As fuel burns, it creates pressure that pushes pistons up and down, turning the crankshaft. This rotational force, the torque, is what drives the car's wheels. But here's the thing, raw torque from the engine isn't enough. It needs to be managed and multiplied to suit different driving conditions. That's where the transmission comes in. Think of it as a translator for torque. In lower gears, the transmission multiplies the engine's torque, giving you the power to accelerate quickly or climb steep hills. That's why we climb hills in a lower gear. In higher gears, it reduces torque power to favor speed and fuel efficiency. Ever wonder why trucks boast more torque as compared to lighter vehicles? It's majorly because of high torque at low speeds that's crucial for towing higher loads or driving off-road. Meanwhile, sports cars use torque to achieve rapid acceleration, giving you that thrilling push back into the seat feeling. Here's a common question. What is the difference between torque and horsepower? Think of it like this. Torque is the force that gets the job done, and the horsepower is how quickly that job gets done. Torque is about brute strength, while the horsepower measures the rate of work over time. In practical terms, torque is what gets your car moving from a stoplight, where horsepower takes over as you gain speed. That's why electric vehicles, which are famous for their instant torque delivery, can accelerate so quickly even with relatively modest horsepower ratings. Torque is evolving with technology. Electric motors, for instance, deliver maximum torque instantly, unlike traditional combustion engines that need to rev up. This is why EVs like Teslas feel so quick off the line. It's torque doing all the heavy lifting. Even in motorsports, torque plays a very pivotal role. Rally cars, for example, rely on higher torque for traction on slippery or uneven terrain. Meanwhile, hypercars balance torque and horsepower to deliver jaw-dropping acceleration and top speeds. So the next time you hear a car reviewer or someone bragging about their car's torque figures, you'll know what they're talking about. Torque isn't just a number, it's the invisible force that powers every turn of the wheel, every uphill climb, every moment of acceleration. If this story gave you a new appreciation for the science of automobiles and driving, do not forget to like, subscribe, and join for more such fascinating stories that reveal the hidden forces shaping our world. Until next time.